Hey everyone, it's TaeGyun Kim here, CEO of Nstep. So good to connect with all of you in the K Stadium family for the first time. Now, let me tell you a bit about me. I've been a general producer for over 20 years in big-name gaming companies in both Korea and globally. Places like Lycos, Han Game, Disney Interactive, Line, you name it. This journey has allowed me to gather a ton of experience in creating game content. So, with all this know-how under my belt, and some incredibly talented developers by my side, I decided to set up Nstep in 2021. Just before that, in 2019, I witnessed the frenzy of P2E, or play to earn. It was crazy. But as quickly as it came, it faded, and the market began to shrink. The thing that struck me was, most of these P2E games were, well, let's just say they weren't exactly fun to play. They were more about making money, and less about enjoying the game. Having seen this, we at Nstep believed we could do better. With a team of experts who had spent years developing games at great companies like NC Soft, Nexon, Netmarble. We believed we could make games that balance fun with earning, what we like to call P&E, or play and earn. That's what led us to found Nstep, a company dedicated to creating games using blockchain technology. We're not just another P2E company. We're all about that P&E. Now, I want to introduce you to Xeno Dragon, a breeding-type RPG game we're super excited about. In the game, players dive into a world filled with adventure and intriguing stories. Here, you'll get to raise and control your very own dragons and have a blast in various game modes like PvP, PvE, and Adventure, to name a few. But here's where things get really interesting. Xeno Dragon isn't just a game for fun. It's a P&E game, meaning you can have fun and earn while playing. It's a completely different approach from the P2E games, which often focus solely on profit. Instead, we're blending the joy of various game modes, the satisfaction of breeding, and the potential for earning into a single game. Now, let's talk about how you can earn. As you explore different game modes in Xeno Dragon, you earn what we call XDS, which is an in-game coin. You can use this XDS to buy various items in the game, like play tokens that let you play more frequently, but it doesn't stop there. You can also convert the XDS you've earned into other assets like XDC, NST or even KSTA, and make some profit. Pretty cool, right?
자주 할 수 있게 해주는 플레이 토큰이라든지 이런 것들을 구매할 수도 있지만은 이 얻게 된 XDS를 XDC라든지 NST 혹은 또 KOK 이런 SS로 전환하여서 수익으로 연결시킬 수도 있습니다. 또 한 가지 공유드리고 싶은 점은 시즌별로 이제 운영을 진행할 계획으로 있는 유저 간의 대전 모드인 PVP죠.
And here's another exciting part. We plan to have player versus player mode, or PvP, otherwise known as arena mode, which we'll be running seasonally. Here, you can combine your bred dragons into a team and pit them against teams from other players. The goal? To see who's got the strongest dragon team. As you compete, you'll climb the rankings and according to your results, earn a hefty amount of XDS and XDC as rewards. So, the better your rank, the higher your profits, making the game about raising and enhancing strong and balanced dragons. Now, you might be wondering why we're running it seasonally. Well, there are a couple of reasons. Firstly, because the rewards for XDS and XDC are relatively large. Having seasonal gameplay prevents a few early top-ranking players from monopolizing the profits. Secondly, it gives late-comers a chance to achieve a high ranking in the next season, maintaining a healthy balance between new and existing players. We're really focused on creating a system that allows for an equal chance for everyone. I'd like to share more about the three types of assets you'll encounter in the world of Xeno Dragon: NST, XDC, and XDS.
NST, XDC, XDS 총 세 가지입니다. 세 가지의 에셋들을 조금씩 이제 설명을 각각 드릴 텐데요. 가장 중요한 이제 NST.
Each one of these plays a unique role in the game, so let's break it down. Starting with NST, this is the metaverse token of Nstep. Think of it as a base currency used across all blockchain content made by Nstep, including Xeno Dragon. NST can be used by investors and players alike to enjoy Nstep's blockchain contents even more. Plus, it can be converted into different utility tokens and vice versa, connecting it with potential earnings from the game.
각각의 유틸리티 토큰으로 변환하여서 이제 사용하실 수 있고, 반대로 게임을 통해서 얻는 재화나 유틸리티 토큰을 NFT로 다시 변환해서 수익화로 연결하실 수도 있습니다. 제노 드래곤의 경우에는 XDC와 XDS.
Now, within Xeno Dragon, there are two additional assets, XDC, a utility coin, and XDS, an in-game coin. XDC is key for gameplay in Xeno Dragon and is used primarily in our marketplace to purchase Dragon NFTs and Gear NFTs. I've mentioned earlier how important growing your dragon is, right? Well, this is where XDS comes into play. You can convert your XDC into XDS to speed up your dragon's growth. Since a fast-growing dragon adds both fun and profitability to the game, this is a biggie. You could even sell your dragon NFTs and gear NFTs in the marketplace. Get XDC in return, and then use it as XDS in the game. Last, but definitely not least, is XDS. This is an in-game coin used within Xeno Dragon. You can earn XDS by playing in various modes like Adventure, Dungeon, Arena, and Expedition, and by completing daily and weekly quests. In addition, XDS can be used in our in-game shop to purchase various items. These items can give you a handy boost when raising your dragon, saving time or enhancing efficiency. So, in essence, XDS is a versatile asset that you'll frequently use in various ways throughout the game. We're jumping into the thrilling universe of Xeno Dragons. Don't worry, we're going to keep it simple and fun. So, how do you get started? Well, you can either buy XDC or play our game to earn XDS. Then, you can swap your hard-earned XDS for XDC, which you can use to buy awesome dragon or gear NFTs. Think of it like a shopping spree, but instead of clothes or shoes, you're buying dragons and gear. Now here's a valuable piece of advice. If you have high-level NFT items like dragons and gears, you get extra benefits. You can earn more profit in the game and get XDS faster. So, look out for these prized items. But how do you level up in the game? Well, you can use the XDS you earn to strengthen your dragons and gears. And remember, to stay on top, you need to keep enhancing your gear and dragons consistently. What can you do if you've earned a good amount of XDS? Well, you have a choice. You can convert it back to XDC and use it to buy more powerful dragons and gear. Or, you can use it to upgrade your existing NFTs and make them even stronger. And here's the best part, when your NFTs are all powered up, you can sell them in the market. You can then use your earnings to buy even better dragons and gears. It's a never-ending loop of growth, friendly competition, and cool rewards. That's the gist of the Xeno Dragon universe, folks. It's thrilling, right? Just remember, to do well in this game, you need to play smart. So, go on, step into the world of Xeno Dragons and let the adventure begin. Firstly, great news. NST is already listed on K-Stadium's DEX. That's right, you can now start trading NST on Athene Swap. It's like a whole new marketplace has opened up just for your NST. But hold on, we've got more. We're also planning to expand NST's reach by getting it listed on a centralized exchange, or CEX. We're right on track with our roadmap, and we're hoping to get this done by the start of the third quarter of 2023. So, keep an eye on your calendars for around July or August, it's going to be a blast. And remember, we'll keep bringing you the latest updates and plans through the Xeno Dragon landing page and community channels. Let's talk about how Nstep tackles the issue of inflation in their game, Xeno Dragons. Inflation control in a game economy is super crucial, and Nstep has been working on this in some really cool ways. First, they've set a cap on the number of XDS. That's the in-game currency that a player can earn in a day. So no matter how much you play, there's a limit to how much XDS you can rack up daily. This makes sure that there's no overflow of XDS in the game, which can lead to inflation.
써야 되는 XDS가 이제 분명히 존재를 하고, 하지만 반대로 XDS를 계속 쌓아놓기만 해서는 드래곤을 육성을 시킬 수 없기 때문에 고정되어 있는 받을 수 있는 XDS를 어떻게 소비를 할 것인가, 이 부분이 또 어떻게 보면 게임 내에서 유저들이 한번 생각하고 또 거기서 재미를 느끼실 수 있는 포인트가 될 수도 있고요. 또 설명드려야 되는 부분들은 XDS를 얻는 포인트는 고정되어 있고 수량도 고정되어 있으나 많은 양의 XDS를 얻을 수 있는 방법이 있습니다. 그 부분은 아까 설명드렸던 PVP 모드, 유저 간 경쟁 시스템을 통해서 얻을 수가 있는데 유저에게 이런 많은 양의 SDS를 특정한 유저들한테만 들어가는 것도 좀 저희가 미연에 방지를 해야겠지만은 너무 많은 SDS가
Then there's the PvP mode, player versus player mode for those who don't know, where players need to pay an entrance fee in XDS to participate. This takes some XDS out of circulation, which again helps to keep the game economy in balance. XDS are given out as rewards, creating a cycle of spending and earning. Nstep is also big on what they call play and earn.
조성할 수 있는 그런 운영 계획을 가지고 있습니다. 이외에도 인플레이션 방지에 관련된 노력은 장치도 그렇겠지만 많은 노력을 계속
They want players to have fun upgrading and strengthening their dragons and gear with the XDS they earn. This encourages users to spend XDS within the game, preventing it from just piling up and causing inflation.
보유한 드래곤이라든지 장비들을 강화시키고 업그레이드시키는 육성하는 데 더 큰 재미를 얻을 수 있도록 SDS를 온전히 게임 내에서 소비할 수 있는 장치들을 많이 좀 만들려고 하는 것이 저희 가장 큰 목표고 그것이 가장 이상적인 인플레이션에 대한 방지 대책이라고 저희는 생각을 하고 있습니다.
The last point is that Nstep plans to run the PvP mode in seasons. This way, new players can also fairly earn rewards and be encouraged to participate in competitive modes. This keeps the game fresh and the XDS flowing.
어떻게 보면은 인플레이션 방지를 하기 위한 대책 중에 하나라고 이해해 주셔도 좋을 것 같아요.
So that's how Nstep is battling inflation in Xeno Dragons, daily caps on earnings, entrance fees for PvP, a community pool for rewards, encouraging spending within the game, and seasonal PvP modes. It's great to see a game company being thoughtful about their game economy. There are two main types of NFT items in the game, dragons and gears. Dragons, as you might have guessed, are the characters in the game. Pretty awesome, right? But it gets even better. Then we have the gears. These are things like wings, helmets, horns, and what the team at Nstep likes to call body fetch. These gears are equipped by your dragon. And what do? They enhance your dragon's abilities and enable them to use attack skills. Think of them as add-ons or weapons to boost your dragon's prowess. Both of these, dragons and gears, are minted as NFTs and sold as products within the game's ecosystem. But here's something interesting. Dragons and gears are divided into 6 tiers. Starting from the top, we've got SSR, SR, R, A, B, and C tiers. However, only the top 4 tiers, SSR, SR, R, and A, will be minted as NFTs. The lower 2 tiers, B and C, will be in-game items that players can acquire through gameplay. The distribution of these tiers goes something like this: SSR is 5%, SR takes up 15%, R is 30%, and A takes the remaining 50% of the total allocation. Alright, let's talk about where we are right now with the Xeno Dragons project developed by Nstep. First, Nstep's Xeno Dragons is listed on the K-Stadium DEX, a decentralized exchange called Athene Swap. Moreover, the NFT marketplace is now open, and you can even connect to the K-Stadium wallet. Pretty cool, right? But hold on, because the biggest event on the horizon is the planned listing on a centralized exchange CEX, slated for the 3rd quarter. This is a major goal, and the team is hard at work making it a reality. Let me take a moment here to express how thrilled we are at Nstep to be launching our inaugural project with K-Stadium. We're incredibly grateful for the overwhelming support and interest from the K-Stadium community. Remember, though, we're still in the early stages of this project. That's why we're fully committed to developing Xeno Dragons into a high-quality, worthwhile game that you'll want to spend your time on. We're not taking this lightly, and we're giving it our all to make sure it's as stable as possible. And with that, we're wrapping up this update. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting the Xeno Dragons project. We couldn't do it without you. Stay tuned for more exciting news and updates, and as always, happy gaming.